Okay, so can you just give me your name and how to spell it?
Yeah, Janna Al Shabah, JANNAALSHABAH.
Okay, and you're one of the organizers here today?
Yes, I'm the founder of Free Palestine BloNo.
Can you tell us just some reasons why you're out here today?
Yeah, of course. So I'm actually a third-generation Palestinian, and I've known about this almost my whole life, and I've been following up with it, and it's just news after news after news. This is something that's been going on for 75 years. And I think daily, like, if my grandfather would not have escaped with his family when he did, I wouldn't even be here. So, and I see the ongoing oppression that goes on in Palestine, ongoing genocide, and just the targeting, and it's very frustrating. And it's when those are your roots, you feel it yourself.
And so, what is your response, or what do you think about the October 7th attack by Hamas against the Israelis?
Okay, so me personally, this is going to be completely myself. I think that was used as kind of like a point where this could just be like justified, if that makes any sense. So I feel like after that we saw an explosion of events, literally and figuratively, and it's used to justify more crimes and other stuff that's been going on.
Okay, and what do you think about the Israeli response to that attack?
I think it's very, I don't exactly know how to word this. It's just the same thing over and over again. It's targeted harassment, targeted killing, and it's not like these civilians who you've taken the lives from, they are not involved, and to target them and to target their places, that has nothing to do with anything that they're going on with. They're just committing war crime after war crime and killing innocents.
And what is it that you're basically here asking to be done, at least right now in this moment?
In this moment, I just want people to understand that this is a live genocide before our eyes. And I think that not a lot of people...
Specifically of Palestinians, right?
Palestinians, yes. And I think people don't realize that. And I need them to recognize it and bring awareness to it, because nothing's going to change if nobody brings it awareness.
Do you think the Israeli response as far as getting hostages brought back, and of course there's also Palestinian hostages that have been taken by the Israelis, do you think that their method of doing that is particularly effective, or...?
Honestly, I don't think it's my place to say.
Okay.
Genuinely.
Yeah, so oftentimes, we hear from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. What does that phrase mean for you?
To me, it's kind of just a literal, like, it holds a lot of power. And I think it gives somebody, it stays with you. So if you've been to protests and stuff, if it's something that stays with you, you understand it. And it's almost like putting it into words, literally.
What do you think, there's been a lot of talk about possible solutions to, the 70-year conflict that's been going on. Do you think that there's a two-state solution possible? Like, what are that you can think of could possibly, provide Palestine with an actual legitimate state, but then at the same time?
I honestly don't feel very comfortable discussing that, although I do believe in the liberation of the Palestinians and their land. They are indigenous to it, so whether you believe not, it's the truth, and it's their land, and that is, they are indigenous to it.
Yeah, and
they have a right to it.
Most of the Palestinian Authority, including Hamas at certain points, have said that they would return to the 1967 borders, which, because of the settler colonialism in the West Bank, don't really exist anymore. Is that something that you think would be reasonable, or something that would be a good idea to go back to at least those borders?
I feel like if you look at a map, there's a lot of infographics that you can genuinely see where it's just been taken over completely, and I'm literally here because I don't believe that's right. So I believe the Palestinians have a right to their land.
Okay. And do you believe that the Israeli system is an apartheid government against the Palestinians?
I do.
And can you describe some of the things that that entails? As far as what Israel does to Palestinians?
I mean, if we were starting off, they have a U.S.-backed military that goes against Palestinians. They don't have any other resorts. They're literally up against one of the toughest militaries in the world, and I cannot begin to understand why you would need that to go off against civilians. That's my one big thing. Like, one of the biggest key components is.
So, I can't think of anything else right now, but do you have anything else that you would like people to know about or anything like that?
Stay informed, keep educating yourself, and show up for those who need you to show up. Be there for your Palestinian friends. Be there for them and their families and their losses. They're losing a lot.
Yep. All right, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.